This is exactly how I went from skinny to jacked in less than 4 years. I'm going to walk you through how I started building muscles 2 times faster, what I did right, what I did wrong, so that you can copy me. So I used to be skinny and it sucked. It made me feel weak, insecure, have no confidence, feel weak and feel like a bitch. For example, one time in 2021 when I was playing football with my friends, I was having fun, but that would later stop because there are some other guys, I'm not really friends with them, but they come join and play with us. But that is when they start going downwards because they start like seeing me as a victim. They start like tackling me and playing extra like aggressive towards me. For example, when I had like the football, they like kicked my leg, like not even the ball, like, used my leg and it fucking hurted. But the thing was, I didn't do anything. They just laughed and continue like playing like mean against me, hurting me. They know like they did it on purpose. But I didn't have the like balls to do anything. And I remember I didn't want to. I stopped like playing. I thought no, this sucks, and I stopped playing. I felt so powerless. I didn't want this to happen to me, but I still wasn't able to do anything because they were like stronger than me. I didn't have any muscles, so I couldn't tell them to stop or anything because they could probably just like hurt me more. And those things would happen a lot. Like me like feeling so disrespected. People could call me names and nobody listened to when I was talking. And yeah, that made me have like no confidence. So I was just walking there, not trying to grab attention or make anyone upset, and I was living my life like a bitch. And as a man, like it was painful to do that. I felt really like insecure in myself. I often was like afraid of things happening, so I didn't live my life in the way I wanted to live it because I was so afraid of consequences of saying what I want to say, doing what I want to do, and it hurted even more because I had the desire of getting a lot of respect, being someone people respect, look up to, that nobody like mess with and be able to walk around with like confidence, feel strong, but also being able to attract girls. But that felt to be so far away from reality. I couldn't even go talk with a girl because I got just so nervous. I didn't have any confidence. And when I was skinny, I was just so ugly. That's really hard for me. Then I also wanted to have like status, is be someone like people respect and look up to. An example is when I was on an airplane and I was watching a movie throughout the airplane. It was in 2023. It was, the movie name was Godfather, and it's this like mafia boss which have like a lot of money. Everyone is like afraid from him. He has like a lot of power and control. And I remember watching it, and after I felt like inspired, not to be like a criminal or anything, but have the respect he had and like the status and the power. Be like that man. But I was not anywhere near to be like that. I didn't, even though I started working out, I still was pretty skinny, so like not really, nobody saw me as something special, and I still didn't have like the respect I wanted. People could still not take me serious and mess with me. I also remember how afraid I was to approach girls. I could see someone and just imagine in my head how it would be to approach them, but I never did it. I felt it was just so scared for me. I couldn't do it, but if I would do it, I would used to be really nervous, probably get like a red face and just fuck it up because I still had no confidence. I was just a fucking bitch. Then also I wanted to be able to defend myself, being able to know if someone tried to do something against me, I can probably like wrestle them down. But I couldn't do that too. That also hurted my confidence a lot, and also other people knew he can't do shit. I can mess with him if I want to because he don't got any muscles. And I think the biggest thing was I wanted to stop being scared and stop being a pussy. And it was like really painful to be skinny because I was just so ugly, insecure. I didn't get any respect. I was often even like disrespectful, and one time I really felt like powerless and weak was in 2022 when I was with a couple of friends, and one of my friends had been arguing with that guy. We see this guy, and he has brought a lot of his friends. Yeah, they start like arguing, and they start like being aggressive, pushing him, hurting him, and I'm standing there not doing anything. And it's one of my like closest friends. Before I said, yeah, I'm gonna like, protect him. We had talked. I said, I'm gonna protect you, but I don't do anything because I'm afraid. I think, yeah, they're like bigger than me. I won't be able to do anything. And I just stand there like feeling like a bitch, feeling powerless. And it sucked. I was so embarrassed, and I felt so like shameful when that happened. And at the time, I'd worked out for 1 year, but I still hadn't made that much progress. And that continued, like the struggle of not making progress of the gym 2 years straight. For the first 2 years of me working out, I didn't make any like special progress. I was still pretty skinny, and it sucked. And like this slow progress continued until like 2023, when one day I was lying in my bed, holding my stomach and saying to myself, I will never have junk food again in my whole life. My stomach was hurting, my head was hurting, and I was feeling so weak because these moments before I had eaten cookies, I used a lot of high sugar foods, and a lot of it. I was lying down and feeling so weak and feeling so bad, and I realized no way I'm building muscles. This is why I'm struggling. This is why I'm making no progress from the gym. I stay like a skinny bitch. I need to fix this. I want to become jacked. I want to become big and strong. So I said, okay, this is it. And after that, I slowly started having junk food less and less. Once a week, once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks. And 2 months later, I stopped fully. I said, this is it. I'm gonna go my entire life without junk food. And it was powerful. I started having more energy. I started feeling stronger. I started going to the gym more. I went from going to the gym 2 or 3 times per week to 5 or 6 times per week. Like double as much. And in the gym, I started pushing hard instead of walking around like being tired, boom, 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 doing a weak set, looking at my phone. I was there locked in, just pushing hard, going to failure. And after the gym, I could recover. I recovered. And when I did that, like in like some months, I started building so much more muscle. I could finally call myself like jacked. I had some muscles before, but it was like boom when I stopped junk food. I literally started building so much more muscles. And until this day, I don't have junk food. I haven't had it for 1.5 years. And this makes me feel so strong and push so much harder in the gym and have like high energy, feel strong. So I started doing a clean bulk. Before that, I thought like, oh, dirty bulk, eat pizza for calories, eat junk food. It's not that bad if I bulk, and just let me enjoy life and have high sugar foods if I want. Let me have McDonald's if I want. Like, only live once. I had this stupid mindset. I was thinking really dumb, but then I started doing a clean bulk instead, with a lot of eggs, a lot of meat, healthy fats like peanut butter, nuts, butter. I had 4 eggs to my breakfast, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. I started having that. A big breakfast, lunch, meat, like at least 200 grams of meat. Then I still had some like potatoes or rice or anything. But I started prioritizing meat. Same with my dinner. Started having like some nuts, like almonds and some raisins throughout the day. And when I did that, I ate more eggs, more meat. I started getting in more protein. So that also helped me feel stronger and build more muscles. Then another thing is I started increasing my testosterone, the thing that makes us men more manly. Because I had watched a lot of YouTube videos about how to build more muscles, and testosterone was a big thing, increasing testosterone. And having at least 4 eggs per day helps a lot with that. Having butter, Brazil nuts, getting enough vitamin D, sleeping at least 8 hours. I started doing all those things, and that together, like clean diet, a lot of eggs and meat, testosterone, it made me feel so strong and build so much more muscles, recover so good. And this makes so much more progress. And then also start focusing on building up discipline, being able to do hard work when I don't feel like doing it. That was a crucial one for my consistency. Going to the gym more and pushing hard in the gym. So even though I had more energy, felt strong, it was a couple of days, especially like last winter, I remember. When it was dark outside, it was cold, I didn't want to go to the gym. But that is when I used my discipline and went to the gym anyways. And I built my discipline by, first of all, like having a morning routine, doing some hard habits in the morning. For example, I think I did was 50 push-ups. I started doing 50 push-ups. Then at the end of 2023, I added in cold showers. And those cold showers, it sucked, it was painful, but that's exactly why they were so good. I did the hard work when I didn't feel like doing it every single morning. I still do it. 1.5 minutes, I take cold showers every single day. It sucks, I'm suffering, it's painful, but I do it anyways, and I do it anyways. So going to gym when I don't feel like doing it is pretty easy. I said, okay, I don't want to go to the gym today, but who the fuck cares? I do it anyways. Like, I don't even have a mental battle to figure should I do it or not, because I've already had that mental battle in the morning when I'm standing in the shower naked and I'm about to suffer even more, and I'm 5:30 in the morning. Like, it fucking sucks. So morning routine helped me a lot with building up the discipline. Push-ups, cold shower. I also meditate 5 minutes every day. I make my bed. That's like what I do in the morning. Another thing that helped me be consistent was have a workout routine. Like in my notes, I have Monday to Sunday, what days I'm gonna work out through the week, with what workout, with what exercises, everything clear. So for example, Monday I have chest, and I start with bench press, incline dumbbell press, incline chest press machine, chest press, then flies. Like I have I know all the exercises I'm gonna do. That hold me accountable. So at Monday I know I'm gonna train chest, I know what exercises I'm gonna do, and also the day before I plan what time of the day I'm gonna go to the gym. Like it's in that way it's impossible for me to skip a workout because I used prepared so much. So I know each day what workout I'm gonna do with what exercises. So I don't just go the whole day without hitting a workout. I know, like, yeah, Tuesday I'm gonna hit the workout, Wednesday I'm gonna hit the workout, Thursday I'm gonna hit the workout. I know all the days I'm gonna hit the workout. So I need to do it. And if I don't do it, I feel like a bitch. So this is a thing I started with 1 year ago, which has helped me a lot. Having a workout routine, and yeah, planning what days through the week I'm gonna go to the gym, what exercises also. So I go to the gym, I know what I'm gonna do when I'm there. Not just walk around like a fucking idiot. Like I know, boom, warm up, straight to the bench press when I train my chest. Back, warm up, then straight to the pull-ups. Like no time wasted, clear what I'm gonna do, pushing hard, getting gains. But the biggest thing I changed was going from a dirty bulk to a clean bulk. Just for the energy and for like the more protein with the eggs and meat. So no junk food, no fast food. I started being strict on myself, and that helped me a lot. And when I did all these things, like just in a couple months later, I became jacked. Like I started getting a lot of muscles, gaining like over 1 kilograms of muscle per month when I did these changes. So like 6 months later, I gained like 6 kilograms, and I was jacked. And yeah, when I got jacked, like life has been pretty different. Now when I'm jacked, I have like more status. I'm much more confident. I'm much more attractive also, which is a nice thing. For example, a week ago, I was with my friends and I saw this girl. So and we were joking around. We say, yeah, we're gonna get girls now. We're gonna go approach girls. So yeah, I saw this girl. She was sitting with a friend at a table out in public. So I said, okay, let's fucking do it. So I walk up to her. I ask like, can I sit here? Then I sit at the table. I talk with her, like give her a compliment, ask for her name. Then I take her number, and then I'm just walking away from there, having even more confidence, like feeling good. Like just got like a cute girl's number, and I realized this would be impossible for me when I was skinny, when I was ugly, no muscles. But now, when I'm jacked, I'm so much more confident. I can walk up to them, and it's not me that is nervous. Like I make them nervous. I make the girls nervous, and I'm able to like get their numbers, and they think I'm attractive back. So that's just a nice thing that has happened with now when I'm jacked. Like I have used so much more confidence to do those things I want to do, and I succeed much more on the things I want to do. For this example, going up and like getting a girl's number. For example, another time, it was in 2023, and once again I was with some friends. So we were at a grocery store, but when we walk out from the grocery store, I look for a second to my right, and there is a girl there, she like selling strawberries. It's around the summertime. I look at her in just a couple of seconds and I think, oh shit, she looks pretty good. But me and my friends, we continue walking. But then I tell them, did you see this girl? She looked like pretty good. They say, should we like go approach her? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go approach her. That's what I do. I go approach her. I remember I said something funny. How much does these strawberries cost? She said something. Then I said like, you're beautiful. Can I get your Snapchat? And then she gives me her Snapchat. And I said, I will maybe buy strawberries in the future. Then I walk away. Now when I think back to it, it was funny. But when I tell my friends, yeah, I got her Snapchat. Snapchat is like a social media app. It's a social media app like Instagram. I used to have it before. So I ask for Snapchat. And then they say, oh, they like hype me up. They say, oh, like respect, good job. And yeah, I realized they started respecting me more for that. But I did not like see it as something hard. I was not like that nervous or anything. I just did it. And I realized like now when I'm jacked and like I feel stronger, I feel stronger. And at that point I used to have some muscles, but I still had got like so much more confidence to do those things. And I have used much more freedom. Go approach girls when I wanna do it. And not only that, just like do like things I want in general. You can just be asking like a stranger a question, something I want to know, or just starting a conversation with someone. I have like now the balls and like the confidence and that I didn't have before when I was skinny, because I feel the strength. Like nothing can go bad. If something go bad, I have the muscles to like protect myself. And the best thing has been nobody messed with me anymore. I can't even like remember and the last time. It has been almost 2 years now, like 1.5 years. Nobody has like messed with me, said anything like disrespectful to me. Like literally when I walk somewhere and I meet like old friends, they just give me compliments like, damn, you're like so big and you're so strong, you've gotten so much bigger. And I used to like feel how they respect me, and when I say something, people listen. And I also used to like grab more attention. And when I'm walking with a tight t-shirt looking jacked as fuck, I see how people look at me different. But also I used to feel stronger, like I feel like a strong man. I go around like with confidence like this, and I feel strong, like nobody can hurt me. If someone try mess with me, I could fucking like wrestle them down, like beat their ass, because I'm so fucking strong. Not to be like arrogant or something, but like I'm stronger than 99% of the world, like at this point. So when I walk in a mall or in the city, anywhere, I know like nobody can do anything against me. I can do what the fuck I want. I could approach a girl and they can have a boyfriend, but their boyfriend won't be able to do anything because I'm stronger than them. I'm not saying I'm gonna like approach a girl that has a boyfriend, but that takes away like the worst case scenario. Oh, they have a boyfriend and their boyfriend gets angry at me. Let's say that happened, like no, they can't even do anything because I have more muscles and I'm stronger than them. I also feel just more energetic now when I'm jacked, which is a nice thing. I wake up with energy. I could work a lot on my business. I have used a lot of energy, like high testosterone, like good like stamina to being able to put in a lot of work for my day. So yeah, this is my transformation story from skinny to jacked. How my life used to suck and now pretty good when I'm jacked, and a lot of the like freedom I wanted when I was skinny, I have managed to get it now when I'm jacked. Like be able to approach girl, getting respect, stop being like disrespectful, be able to say to someone like, yeah, I will beat your ass, and they will get scared. So if you like this, and yeah, so if you learn something and you're an entrepreneur, more on the skinny side, you want to get jacked, get bigger, you can get a free 1v1 coaching call with me, my free community. Top link in the description. I'll give you some personal advice to get jacked for the summer. But if you're not an entrepreneur, please don't join my community. You can still get help from this video here, and yeah, get jacked, but